How y'all are this afternoon? This is your buddy George Jones over here at the Bergen Gun Range, a big mouthful of dip. I thought I'd just go ahead and talk anyway. This is our next installment on, hey, I got this old used gun. And the old used gun I got today is this guy, the Ruger 1022. Now this is an example of a Ruger 1022 from my group of 1022s. I have 3 of them actually, configured in different ways, and we'll talk about this one and shoot it a little bit. And the first thing is, if you're going to buy a 22 rifle, I don't see why in the world you wouldn't buy a 1022, because they are the most serviceable, reliable 22 caliber rifle ever designed. Now this one is a 50-year anniversary of the 1022 model. It has military sights on it, okay, winged front aperture and peep rear in a protected wings, peep rear. It also has Picatinny on it, which is mounted pretty well. The rear sight is adjustable for windage and elevation. I have taken and put it in a Butler Creek folding stock, which is a pretty nice folding stock, and it didn't come with any Picatinny on the end of it, so I mounted me a piece of Picatinny on the end of it and put me a little Topco Shorty front grip. I found an old Ramline top cover, vented top cover, which doesn't really do it any good, anything good or bad for it other than make it look pretty neat. Ruger 1022 has been around how long, Eddie Ray? 75?
64.
64?
64.
Jeez. Anyway, they've been around for a long time. They are very successful and just about as close to being a foolproof gun as you can make. It's trooper proof, they say. As they say, it's trooper proof. I don't know if that's paratrooper proof, state trooper proof, or stormtrooper proof, but it's a pretty infallible gun. Another thing to go with it is this. Ruger manufactures its own proprietary high capacity 1022 magazines. This is a Ruger BX magazine, the ×2 version. It holds 50 rounds in 2 separate magazines made into the same body. They also make this in a 25 round configuration and a 15 round configuration. They have got the market with this. This is a completely disassemblable, maintenanceable 1022 magazine. It comes apart by way of these hex head bolts, and it simply comes apart. And it doesn't fly apart when you take it apart. You can take the spring out of it as a separate unit, the follower as a separate unit, and clean everything and put it all right back together like it goes, foolproof. And I'll do a video on them. These guys cost about between $25 and $30. I've got a couple of these, and I've got about 10 of the other ones, 10 of the 25 rounders. My Butler Creek folding stock, I've made some additions to it. It had a plastic tube on here that I didn't particularly care for, and over time it got to where it was kind of squirrely and sticky and yucky, so I just pulled it off there, cleaned it up real good with methyl ethyl ketone, and added me some paracord to it to give me something for a cheek weld. It folds nicely, just like that. Let's give this guy a little try here and see how we do it. 50-yard targets. 50-yard 4-inch swinger. Yep. 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 Let's see, there's another one down there. It's a 6-inch swinger, steel swinger. Yep. 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 Yeah, it's kind of a fun thing to shoot. Oh, what the heck. Let's try for the old zombie target. 1/4 inch chest center, 25 yards. Oh, let's just wind it back up. Very reliable gun. Very reliable magazine system. Or almost reliable. Let's try it again. And that's a dud. Like I said, very reliable rifle, very reliable magazine system, just an outstanding gun overall. I could talk about it for an hour, but I ain't gonna waste your time. I'll give you a demonstration of what it's capable of doing. About $250 for a new one with a standard stock on it. Slightly more for the variations that are equipped with a Picatinny rail and military sights. They have a 30 caliber carbine configuration now that comes with a 15 round BX magazine, and it has military sights and this. It has a top cover on it that's wood, walnut, a stock with a slot in it like a 30 caliber carbine, and a sling swivel up here on the side where it'd be on a 30 caliber carbine. Bears a slight resemblance to U.S. carbine caliber 30 M1. It's a whole lot better than one of them old Irma carbines you used to get. But I train. Well, that's about the size of it. With the train coming, I guess I'll just cut it off right there. Y'all consider the 1022. Come over to the store and see us. All right, then, we'll see y'all.